The story comes to us from HoustonPublicMedia.org. After 3 years of litigation, a federal jury awarded a Houston man more than $1 million in a case alleging police violence.
No license?
Get out.
Get out of the car.
Get out.
It was March 2017 when Jose Gomez says this traffic stop over an alleged wrong turn took a turn for the worse. Gomez filed a complaint with HPD Internal Affairs, but that department cleared the officers of any wrongdoing. They
don't listen. They just take me to jail.
Stop resisting.
Gomez was arrested for resisting arrest, a charge that was later dropped.
I don't do anything, man. Why you do that to me?
He says the officers left him with several injuries that he says nearly 4 years later still impact his ability to work as a mover.
I have a pain in my body. I really need surgeries on my shoulders, my back. I just need respect and justicia.
Jose Gomez, who works for a moving company, was awarded $1.075 million in damages for injuries he sustained from a traffic stop arrest on the near north side on March 29, 2017. The court ruled two officers, Jacob Zimmerman and Christopher Heaven, used excessive force and violated Gomez's constitutional rights. Randall Callanan, one of Gomez's attorneys, said at a news conference in front of the Houston Police Department, the city attorneys, they fought rigorously. They paid tens of thousands of dollars for experts and for litigation to stop Jose from getting his day in court, but it didn't work. Because you know why? Because the Constitution of the United States.
The civil lawsuit has been making its way through the federal court system for almost 3 years, but a new ruling means these two HPD officers are closer than ever to standing trial. In 2018, Gomez filed a civil lawsuit against the officers and the city of Houston. Last Thursday, in a ruling on a motion from the defendant's attorneys, the judge said Gomez's claims against HPD officers Jacob Zimmerman and Christopher Heaven of excessive force and assault and battery will move forward, but dismissed a third officer from the case, along with Gomez's claims of false arrest, illegal search, and malicious prosecution.
You see what the IAD department does? How can we trust HPD? The IAD department is not looking and not doing things correctly. They are protecting the city and the officers.
We've got breaking news in Southeast Houston. A man is dead after an officer-involved shooting. Look at this live TransStar shot. Several frontage lanes of the Gulf Freeway are still blocked at Monroe Boulevard, where the shooting happened.
HPD tells us Vice officers were trying to arrest a man as part of a prostitution investigation, but he sped away and crashed his car. Now, police also say two officers opened fire when they say the suspect was reaching around in his car and refused to obey commands to stop. No officers were hurt.
Attorney Callanan said, we need to get outside investigators into issues of police misconduct. This police department and its administration have shown time and time again a cover-up. He also repeated his frequent call for a stronger police oversight board. Another police department, of course, Houston, right? That says, well, we investigated it and the cops did okay. Because they always say that. Always say that. They're never going to find these guys guilty. Very rarely. And even when they do, they don't get the sentence they deserve. And I did an editorial on this. I was trying to look for it. It's somewhere in my list. But I did the editorial on the original story when it happened. And this guy, all he was doing, just got pulled over and then beat up. And they said, well, it's okay if the cops beat you up. You should do what they say, when they say. Or daddy going to give him a spanking. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think. Now, again, this isn't going to affect the city or the police department. It's going to affect the taxpayers. Because the city board and the city council, they're going to sit down and they're going to come up with some type of city tax in which to make up the money from this lawsuit. That's what they're going to do. The taxpayers are going to pay for this. I know that because here in our own town, we built this great amphitheater right here downtown, and then when after the new laws are coming in, they created these different things that created a new city tax, like the trash for the city cost is going up for trash. And a lot of people are upset by that. Well, they've got to make up their money somewhere. Got to make up the money somewhere. So there's Houston. You know, taxpayers are going to pay for this. This ain't going to affect the police department. They're just going to continue to do what they do. And like Randall Callanan said, great attorney, I love that guy. He said, it's about time we do something about these cover-ups. What do you all think? Let me know in the comment section below. Community Leo Watch. I watch Leos. That's law enforcement officers.